second league today. We're playing some Saheeli Evolution. Got the Felidar Guardian Saheeli Rai combo. And just like lots of value creatures to see us through until we can combo off. Oh boy. That's a scary one. Hopefully they don't Stone Rain us here. Blood Moon us. Who plays Ponza in the friendly queues? Who enters the friendly modern queue and thinks, you know what, let's Stone Rain some people. I could have chosen not to play this out, to play around Stone Rain, I guess. Ponza seems right friendly. Not sure that's how I'd describe Ponza. Not sure I buy into that description. Alright. I kind of have to path this, I guess. Kind of sucks. The problem is, like, we could save the path for one of our own creatures to find a green source and then get something going. But we're just going to die to the tracker if we do that. I think we're just going to be a bit too slow. I think we just need to hope to draw a forest. Poor Ponza. Not friendly enough for the friendly leagues. Not competitive enough for the competitive leagues. It has no home. Truer words. Truer words. I think it might be correct for me to hold that Foothills. It's possible I need to save it for a Lotus Cobra triggers once I hit a forest. Okay. Fine. We'll move on. No worries, punt. Good to have you back. Ponza. How do we beat Ponza? We want these Reclamation Sages for their Blood Moons. We could bring in Staticaster just to kill their mana dorks and like try and slow them down. It's not like the worst. I'm not in love with it either. I think all of these are like varying degrees of options. I think the Reclamation Sages are 100% coming in. They also kill Utopia Sprawls, which is nice. Why do we have Blood Moon? You can bring it in against like Tron and Titan Shift, and it just like buys you a couple turns to combo. Like there are plenty of draws where you get to play around your own Blood Moon by like fetching a forest. You've got Mana Dorks, you've got Oath of Nissa that like lets you cast Saheeli as well. Eidolon's I think Eidolon's a bit narrow. Rec Sage can kill clues. Oh my god. The dream. Rec Sage or Clue. Just like strong magic. We're a bit worried about these mana leaks. Just because like they can take us off coloured mana so easily. I think I kinda want to cut these just on that basis. Guess I'll keep him 1, because there's not really anything I want more than it. Let's try this. Oh my god, bouncing clues or cryptic. Not quite what you sign up for. I know I've seen this sounds just dreamy. I've seen blue-white players board in Stony against Tireless Tracker. Like a single copy of Stony, just because Tracker is such a nightmare. would I consider playing Jeskai Ascendancy? I would probably play play that if someone sent a donation for it. Yeah, I don't have time today, but it's something I could definitely fit in next week at some point. This is scary. So I want to go Crack Heath, cast Wall of Omens, cast Oath of Nissa. And I've got both my basics in play for Blood Moon. I've got the Oath of Nissa down so that I can still cast Saheeli easily. Ooh. I now kind of want to just cast this. Just like get my mana down before anything else. And on next turn, if we find a Felidar Guardian off the Oath of Nissa, our turn gets to be Oath into Guardian Flicker Oath, which is really strong. Stone Rain. Sure, deal. I'm okay with that Stone Rain. Alright, so we get to go find out other forest. Do I want to do it after Oath? Renegade Radia makes this matchup easier? Yeah, for sure. Radia seems very nice in this matchup. I guess we know we're finding forest, so I might as well just go and do it now. You know, depending on what I find, I might not end up casting anything this turn. In which case I want to hold the fetch open so I can get bonus mana next turn if they don't cast a moon. That makes sense, so I'm just going to cast this first. Oh my god, that sucks. Flooding a tiny bit. But we've got our mana all sorted. Like, Stone Rain and Blood Moon are both pretty mediocre against us at the moment. Sure, that is fine. I mean, this is actually not terrible at the moment. Ramp to nowhere, yeah. We've had an awkward draw. We haven't really drawn spells this game, other than the Cobra. I guess the mana leak. We haven't drawn, like, actual gas. That happens sometimes. If you whiff on Oath of Nissa, draws can just, like, head that way, for sure. Get out of there, tracker. Go away. Go away, friend. You thought we didn't play Journey to Nowhere? As it happens. Alright. Second tracker. Sure. Once this voice dies, we're gonna have a 5/5. You kinda can't attack into it. Voice becomes, like, very big. Sure. So I just take this hit, because I want to chump it on the turns when they can monstrous it, I guess. The 4 damage doesn't matter too much. There are a lot of birds on the board. I get to attack with the Cobra. I could attack with both of these and put them to 7. I feel like I need the voice back to block the tracker is the problem. Huh. Alright, that pulls them away from monstrous a bit. Makes it harder for them to like crack clues and do stuff in the same turn. I'm going to hold this in hand. We have 2 Tireless Trackers in our deck at the moment, so if we draw one, we just want to be able to make 2 clues on the spot. That is a 5/5 currently. Alright, I'm still going to wait a turn on chumping. I just want all my mana here. Especially since I can combo kill my opponent with the right draws. Like Guardian, Flicker, Oath, Find Saheeli just kills them at the moment. With the amount of mana we have. Yeah, I haven't seen Stormbreath Dragon in a while too. Yeah, we're flooding a touch. You're not wrong, Ninja. We're definitely flooding a touch here. We probably need to draw something high impact like next turn, to be honest. We're falling pretty far behind. Path and push protection just dies to nothing. Alright, so this can go under this can go under this. And then I take 5 and go to 5. Guess that's fine. I want to keep the Wall of Omens around in case I draw a Resto Angel. So... yeah, Stormbreath Dragon is unkillable in this matchup. Huh. So we probably just go get Felidar Guardian and cross our fingers that we kill our opponent, I guess, because we're really far behind. So we probably sack Wall of Omens, target the Oath of Nissa, and just like take our 10%er or 15%er. That does make sense. I'm tempted to thin the forest out of the deck. I know deck thinning doesn't matter, but I feel like we have to get there this turn pretty much. I feel like if we don't get there this turn, we're probably just losing the game. Find this forest. Sack the Wall of Omens. Find Felidar Guardian. Target Oath of Nissa. Alright, so we're like... I don't know what our chances are here. They're gonna be like, honestly, they might be like 30%. We get 3 looks and we have a 4 of. So, odds. We have 40 cards. We get 3 looks. We get 3 looks for 4 of that we need 1 of. Is that how it works? So we're 28% to win the game. 28% to win the game. Come on. No! Oh my god. So, I need to make sure I'm not dead. So the birds chumps the Stormy. Yeah, I think I take Voice because it chumps. I don't think I can take the Tracker. If I take the Tracker, I have birds up. So I'd have to chump with the Tracker anyway, so I might as well just take the Voice. They can monstrous as well, yeah. So we want to empty our hand. Okay. Do I attack with my elemental? I don't know that it achieves anything. This is chumping this, this is chumping this. I guess I just hold the elemental back. I don't think attacking achieves anything. The problem is if I take the Tracker, I don't think I... If I take the Tracker, I have to tap the birds to cast it. I guess I could take the Tracker and hold it in hand, and then I still have 3 blockers. And then I get to go land, clue, draw, but I don't have enough mana because the birds will be dead if I do that. So I don't think taking Tracker actually gives me an extra draw, sadly. So live draws, obviously Saheeli kills them if they don't kill our Guardian this turn. We've got 1 Wall of Omens as a redraw. We've got 3 Oath of Nissas as redraws. If we end up having to chump with birds, then Resto Angel isn't a redraw. Annoying. So I need to chump this. Chump this. Chump this. Yeah, the Guardians blink Oath. They aren't redraws because we don't have enough mana, sadly. They don't actually function as redraws for that reason. Yeah, we want to keep the bird around because of this. Oh my god, we got there. Holy cow, please don't have a bolt. Please don't have a bolt. Oh my god, this is great. This is what I signed up for. This is 2017 standard, yes. That is exactly what is going on right now. I'm just going to make a whole bunch of them. I don't know exactly how many we need, but there's a Scavenging Ooze in place. They can probably gain some life here. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a whole bunch of them. Rather than like spending time counting that I could be using making Felidar Guardians. Like I could count or I could make cats. I think I'm going to make cats. Always yes doesn't work because they're new instances of Felidar Guardian. Yeah, it's a new object, exactly. Grow that token. The mighty elemental token. We just need a fling. Opponent currently dead to fling. What key is clicking do you use to click yes? I'm not actually familiar with that shortcut. Is it just F2? Or something different? I think we're getting pretty close. 3 is standard, okay. I think I have 3 as remove everything at the moment. There's a keyboard. Yes is Y, okay. Okay, well that didn't work. So here we are. I think they're almost dead. I'm a bit worried about the scavenging ooze. There's 1, 2, 3. So they can gain 3. So they're on 17. I guess I'll just make like 3 more of these. And we're probably there. Oh, Alt Y, okay. Oh, we're almost done anyway. This is probably lethal. I'm just gonna hope it is. Cool. Glad we got there. Fog. Oh my god, that would be a tilt. Well, that worked out. We got the casual turn 10 infinite. Yeah, it keeps track of the number of critters. That's the real reason we play Voice of Resurgence. Alright, let's run this back, I guess. Huh. Oh, that's fair, Freed. That's reasonable. We could have at least one Reflector as a 2 to target for that reason. How do we feel about this? We've got access to a basic. We've got 2 paths to like get rid of trackers. And we've got a Rec Sage for a Blood Moon. I think this hand is slow, but I think I'm gonna keep it on the draw. Has like enough things going for it. If we hit some lands, then it's gonna be decent. We only have 6 dorks in this list, Freed. We only have 4 birds and 2 Lotus Cobras. Like, when I had more dorks than that, I just found myself flooding more. It was really awkward. So, like, mulliganing to a dork isn't as easy as it is in the other green decks as a result. Awesome. Alright, so we pass a path up. So now we've got both basics. Oh, did I mess up? Because this wants to... Oh, I messed up really badly. Fuck. Because this needs to find forest. But we need access to a forest to kill a Blood Moon. It didn't end up mattering, so that's nice. The hand's going to be a bit awkward here, relying on that Utopia Sprawl. Let's just untap and draw for turn. I'm not going to crack this, because I don't want to expose myself to Stone Rain. Alright, so just pass the turn back now, I think. I could path the Arbor Elf. I don't know how reasonable that is. Like, upkeep path Arbor Elf to cut them off some Sprawl mana for a turn. Alright, Blood Moon is hitting play. We have Rec Sage into Resto Rec Sage though. Gross. Oh. Yep. This is kind of why I wanted to path the Arbor Elf. To like bias this little window. Obviously did not end up doing that, and I'm getting really brutally punished. Interesting. Scavenging Ooze, sure. So now I can path the Tracker, because that card is very hard for us to deal with. Path Tracker in response to prevent Clue. I think if I hadn't had a land, they'd have just played it before using the Arbor Elf. Okay. I don't think I can afford to spend a path on the Scavenging Ooze. Second Blood Moon does nothing. Second Arbor Elf also does nothing. Now I can ambush the Scavenging Ooze though with Resto Angel, so I don't care about the Scavenging Ooze here. I just like let it sit there. Yeah, just take this damage because I've got Resto. We could Reclamation Sage both moons. Like, we could play Felidar Guardian and path the Guardian to get our other forest. That's, like, legit. Is something we could do later. Or we could path the Inferno Titan. That is also an option. That's also a thing we could do. Yeah, I could have even, like, Felidar Guardian pathed my Felidar Guardian last turn, because I get to flicker the planes. Huh. I didn't think of that. It's kind of neat. We have to path the Inferno Titan to keep playing Magic, though. That is non-optional. So I'm gonna go Felidar Guardian, Flicker Plains, path Titan. That way I'll have a blocker down for the Arbor Elves. So I go Flicker Resto, Flicker Guardian, Flicker Plains. Infinite. We can flicker infinite times, yes. The most delightful. The most delightful. Alright. Where's Perforos? I know, right? Get those infinite ETB triggers. No, it doesn't end up a draw, because, you can choose to say no to this. What is this attack? They have something that deals free? Or, I'm confused. Oh, they have another Scavenging Ooze, maybe? I feel like I'm obligated to block, though. Otherwise I just, like, don't win the race. Sure. Oh, anger's true. Maybe I'm not meant to block with the resto. Maybe you're right about that one, huh? Now I get to get on Wall of Omens before Felidar Guardian. This is sweet. I might, yeah. This is great. Next turn I get to Guardian the Wall. Just keep digging. Yeah, I think I was meant to not block with the resto. I was meant to block with Felidar, but not resto, because of Bolt specifically. Now I don't have my flyer in the air. There's some very good draws available to us. Obviously Forest is absurd. Resto Angel's kind of absurd. Path is like actually kind of great because it gets us green mana. No, even if we had the resto, we'd still be losing this race. So I'm not too sad about that. We'd still be losing the race because the tracker's just going to grow really fast. It's a good thing they haven't drawn another Stone Rain, for sure. For sure. I guess I want to hold back one Guardian. I might need to block next turn. I don't want to block with the wall, because the wall's good with resto. Good thing we have our sideboard cards on this mat. Oh my god. Alright. Do I ever feel trolled by chat? No comment. Could not possibly say. Hey there, Alex. Right, I'm actually just not going to block this turn. Don't really think I can beat many spells this game. Kinda need both my creatures in play. Second Plains, huh? Yeah. Sounds about right. That was a forest, maybe. Maybe we could get something going on. Hey there, Teresa. Another basic, indeed. We have 2 basics against the Blood Moon deck. Why aren't we winning? ... Alright, I think Resto Angel is currently the best draw in our deck, so I'm kind of tempted to block with the Guardian. Is that crazy? Then we're down 2 Guardians. We're probably dead. I think I just need to block with Wall and hope to draw Forest. What am I doing? I'm dying to Blood Moons, is what I'm doing. Now we're playing 4-color Saheeli. Deck is sweet. Blood Moon, trivializing games since 2003. Yeah, the Blood Moon wouldn't have even done anything if not for the Stone Rain. It was the Stone Rain that really got us. Them taking down our forest. It was just like very hard for us to deal with. Ban Blood Moon. Blood Moon's great though. Blood Moon makes people think they're capable of beating Tron. I'm gonna keep this. I've got an Oath of Nissa. If I see a land on my scry, I'm just not gonna cast Oath. Awesome, I'm just gonna keep that on top and play my land out, since I'm looking for a land off the Oath of Nissa anyway. Blood Moon just makes you appreciate what you've already got. Isn't that the truth? Oh, this is the Wizards deck. This is exciting. I think that makes me kind of just want to get basics, because our life total is important in this matchup. It might mean I can't cast Saheeli next turn, but that's fine. I've got Oath of Nissa to let me cast Saheeli later. I honestly don't know, Alex. Losing Gearhawk is rough, but we still have Contempt and Search for Azcanta, so like hopefully it'll still be good enough. Are they gonna bolt my Wall of Omens? I'd be kind of okay with that. Two Delver of Secrets. Signature Spellbook, Blood Moon. Oh my god. That's incredible. Jeez, Temperance. That is a lot. That is a lot. Right. I guess I'll just go get another forest, because this is going to fix my mana. I crack this first, in case this doesn't find a Guardian. Feels weird without Renegade Rallier. It's very different. I'm going to cast the... No, they can't counter this with only 1 mana. I just cast this first, find more info. Another Resto Angel or a Breeding Pool. Resto Angel's very good against them. But I think our Birds of Paradise is likely to die. Kinda want to take the Resto Angel. This might be greedy. But Resto Angel is just like very strong against our opponent, against like the Delver of Secrets in general. And we've got a Wall of Omens for it to flicker. I guess it's kind of unfortunate, because now they know we have Resto in their hand, whereas beforehand they didn't know about this one. Like, this one means that they know we have 1 in hand at least. So that's pretty awkward. Yeah, this is definitely a scary opening from opponent for sure. Good draw. We ended up going 2-3 Alesha. It's not great, but like not terrible. Deck struggled with combo decks. was the main problem. Like, against the fair decks, it was great. Against the combo decks, it was kind of awkward. Right, just main phasing the resto to play around a counter. Like a remand or something. But we've got this steam vents in play, Alex. Literal steam vents. Are they gonna cast a bolt on our resto after attacks? I'm kind of okay with that. Or just pass the turn. Also okay. Huh? I kind of just want to pass the turn with resto up. I could go find a Felidar Guardian here, but I am scared. I am quite scared. Taps of blue and red at the same time, I know, right? So busted. So on the one hand, opponent just animated then pass. What's the other hand? What's the other hand we're looking at? Just hold this back, pass the turn. It doesn't, Teresa. Resto is non-angels? Yeah, non-angel. Let's just cast this. Oh wow, they didn't counter it. That means they probably don't have a counter in hand. They probably just have burn spells. Alright, this bit's a bit awkward. But we bored them out in this matchup, so it's fine. So we can go get Felidar Guardian here and flicker the Oath. Since apparently they have not... They didn't cast a counter on our resto. The other option is like Oath of Nissa plus Saheeli. Saheeli copy to draw a card. That's kind of reasonable. Hey there, Jarvis. Oh, this is fine. We have more where those came from. We have more where those came from. Don't you worry. Eternal Witness, Windswept Heath. I kind of just want more mana, right? It's a bit awkward. I kind of don't want to deal 1 to myself because I make myself softer against, like, against burn spells, but like the extra mana could just let us kill them in 1 turn next turn. Like currently we don't have enough mana now to kill them next turn, right? Because we go Evolution, flicker a land. And I'm just gonna do this now. I guess I do it in that turn. I expose myself to Nimble Obstructionist that way, but depending on how they attack, we might not want to deal 1 to ourselves. Wait, what? DC Sports? What are you talking about? It's a sorcery. It's on a sorcery, huh? So we want a blue source. Yes, we want a blue-green source. So we've got this double green spell in hand. Let's have a look at the spoiler a sec before we continue. Mission briefing. Blue, surveil 2, choose an instant or sorcery. You may cast it. That's interesting. It's a Snapcaster, but instead of a 2/1, you get to Surveil 2. So let's just go find our Felidar Guardian. Please don't have a counterspell. That would be really rude. Yeah, that's what I was expecting, Sacraster. Well, shit. I hate everything. Oh boy, that's really good. I was tempted to cast Saheeli because of something like a remand, but decided not to. Was very brutally punished. I guess they only have one card in hand now though, still. It's a mystery card. These Soulscar Mages have looked really impressive from this deck when we've been playing against it. They make Staticaster out of the board, like, terrifying. Just, like, Staticaster shrivels creatures rather than pinging them then. Well, I went for it last turn. I'm just gonna try again. They have a mystery card in hand, like, whatever. You know? Felidar Guardian. I have a land in hand. I could blink the Oath. I kind of don't want to take 2 though. Oh, I should have made mana from the Cobra first. You're correct, Jarvis. Then we'd have got to blink the Oath. You're 100% correct. We missed out on an Oath blink because of that. For sure. Bolt. Sigh. Sure. Yeah, missing out on the Oath blink could honestly cost us here. Oh, they're just giving us a free Oath blink for some reason? Deal. We're a mana short from flickering and, like, playing Saheeli here, so... Get the Ewet. Yeah, everyone makes that mistake online. It's really weird how often it happens. Like, people who haven't played against it in Standard just don't know, like, the timing. Alright, well, we have the combo in hand again. If, God forbid, they interrupt it, we have an Ewet to get one back. Should have attacked with the copy to send a message. Too right. Oh, they could have a Bolt here to kill a Guardian, but then they just kill our Saheeli, so, like, whatever. If they had a Bolt, they'd just kill the Saheeli, right? So we might as well block for that reason. Also, if that's the plan, they're losing their Delvers. Oh, so they would have lost to Mana Leak. Ha, that's why they're going for it. Now, that's weird though. They'd only play around the Mana Leak if they knew about it, right? That's really strange. Never mind, we get to combo kill them. Didn't they know? They knew we have the Ewet, so they knew they were dead. And they still did that line. Oh, yeah, they could have Snap Wizard Lightning the Saheeli, right? I think opponent messed up there. I don't think it would have mattered at all, because we had the mana leak, but... So, we want a Baloth, 100%. Kinda don't hate the Staticaster, it's not great. Likewise, Tracker. I think the mana leaks are way too awkward in this matchup, since we don't want to fetch shock lands if we can help it. I don't know if we want the Staticaster at all. Yeah, being able to surveil... Yeah, you surveil, then you choose... Oh, that's cool, so it does actually work that way. Also, the not targeting means you can play around things like Scavenging Ooze, right? Which is sweet. That's really cool. Like, they have the Scavenging Ooze up, but you just get to choose after... Like, as the spell's resolving. That sounds great. Sound is a treat. Resto doesn't have anything to do yet, but, you know, we'll live. Using our fetch lands is not ideal, because we have Trackers and Cobras in the deck. But I also don't want to take too much damage. We do need to make sure this gets a blue source. So, like, next turn we're probably shocking ourselves, so we can save this to find a blue source. You also get to play at alternate costs. Oh, that's sweet, Caius. That's really neat. What? Alright. Well, they are not on Jeff's list, apparently. Which is nice to know. This no longer needs to find a blue source because we got Oath of Nissa, so I can just go ahead and find a plains. I guess Reflector Mage is an issue, but if we draw a Reflector Mage with like the birds, so there's a decent chance we can still use Reflector Mage. I'm not going to worry too much about the Storm Chaser. I think it's a bit slow. Let's just fire off this Oath and get our voice in play, most likely. Chase that storm. Always be chasing. Ooh, I want the Wall of Omens now because of Resto. That sounds great. Yeah, we can run out the wall, and then if they tap out, we get to main phase Resto. If they kill our birds, we get to just play voice instead. Shit, oh, I hate this stupid card. This is one of my least favorite cards to play against in the world. It's so obnoxious. It's like absurdly obnoxious. Alright. I guess the Staticaster is just gonna let them bolt my Angel, is the thing. So I probably have to get rid of the Staticaster. Realistically. Taking 2 for that kinda sucks, but... If they want to counter this, that's fine. I'm still gonna upkeep it and deny them a mana. Oh my god, Ninja. That's kind of absurd. Alright, they're gonna bolt down the Wall of Omens. I'm kinda okay with that. I mean, it means we don't get to draw a card, which is sad, but we've still got like a 2-for-1 out of the deal, essentially. Alright. Soul Scar. I main phase Resto, I just run into counter. I guess I might as well upkeep Resto. Oh no, I have a Voice in play. No, this is great. I just want to main phase this because of Voice. That makes perfect sense. So we can go find a Plains and just cast Resto here. I guess I kind of want more green mana first. Yeah, if they want to remand this, we get a trigger. Which is just like unreal for us, so. Yeah, you definitely just like want to run out the Staticaster as soon as possible against Infect, right? Rather than saving it for the combo turn. Completely agree on that. No reason to get fancy when you have your best card in the matchup available. Snap Peak. This does not work how you want it to, opponent. Sorry. Eep. Alert, alert, alert. You can't flicker the Oath. It has to be a creature. If we had a Felidar Guardian, we'd flicker Oath. Alright then. I'll take it. I think we're in like a pretty advantageous position anyway. Apparently we weren't drawing anything forever. So maybe not. 1-1. Onwards. No worries, Captain. Easy thing to miss. Like, it is very weird having, like, two very similar cards that are also kind of different in various ways. Oh my god, Sacraster. That would be amazing. Right, we're on the play. No! So sad. Oh, this is beautiful. It's everything you sign up for. Turn on birds, and then some nonsense begins. They're likely dying to the 2 voice tokens for sure. I more wondered what would happen if they didn't make that mistake. Keep. What have you missed? We played... Ooh, Dredge is a scary matchup. Oh, they're Burn? Burn is... Also, if they don't have a Searing Blaze, our hand is quite good. I always found the Burn matchup really tough, though. Because they have so many Lightning Bolts to target your Saheeli with, which is really problematic. We played a green-white deck earlier, Haluk. With, I could path this. I think I just want to run out my birds. I think the extra mana is going to be, like, more useful to me than the 2 life. It just, like, lets things come together faster. Means we don't have to shock ourselves with our lands as much. Next time we get to go, like, Wall of Omens plus Path that way. Oh, 8 whack. Jeez. It also denies them a mana for a bit longer, too, which is nice. We have a Felidar Guardian on top, so we get to a Reflector Mage now. Into Felidar Guardian, flicker Reflector Mage. What was it? Sorry, I keep getting distracted, Luke. This happens. We played Green-White Company earlier with a Glittering Wish sideboard. It was great. We only went 2-3, alas. But we got to cast Rakdos's Return from our Green-White deck. We also got... I know we had a game where our board state was just like... Turn 4, we had like 10 creatures in play. Because we just drawn all 4 Lotus Cobras. So we had basically as much mana as we could possibly want to do stuff with. Which was really sweet. Go Reflector Mage. Reflector Mage being a champ here. I think I'm just going to Wall of Omens and hold up Path so I can get a Shock Land down. We're now 1-1 with 4-color Saheeli, which has been a treat so far. I really like this deck. Second Bird, so I get to go Forest, Second Birds, and have Path up. Just like, do everything we want here. Oh, they're killing the Reflector Mage, because that's the one that blocks profitably, right? That makes sense. We still get to Path the Goblin Guide, and then like the Felidar Guardian's going to be a really good blocker. Hopefully they don't have another Goblin Guide here. Alright, that's going to be some damage. So we're going to take 2, go to 10. If we draw a Saheeli, they'd literally die. So that's nice. Yeah, 8 whack plays Legion Loyalist, just because it's like perfectly fine goblin that you can fire at people with goblin grenades. Yeah, I quite like the look of Guilds of Ravnica. I'm really liking the look of the set. Seems very sweet. Strong approve. Another Wall of Omens. Alright. Let's Felidar Guardian the wall. Draw a card. I guess I could wall first. I could shock myself. I leave myself dead to Goblin Grenade plus Bolt then is the problem. But it would let me wall plus Guardian. I have 3 blockers. I wish I had an Obstinate Baloth in my deck right now. To 2 to 4. Am I just passing the turn with my 2 blockers black so I don't shock myself? I don't think I am. Shocking myself sucks. But if they have a pile of Goblin Grenades, then like I'm at peace with that. I think I just need to keep digging here. Try and get closer to the combo so we can try and end this. Like, obviously we die to Grenade plus Bolt, but I'm at peace. What was their last Snapcaster spell attempt? I don't actually remember that off the top of my head. Burning Tree. Scary. Bushwhacker. Oh, Direfleet Daredevil. Direfleet was like fine. It's seen like modern play, right? It's not that bad. So I get to kill one of these and block the 3/2s, and I'm still on 4, so I'm not dead to a single bolt. Oh, that's more of a regrowth in my mind. I actually have that card in my queue. It's actually pretty good in Mono Blue Storm. Weirdly. Woot. Got there. Weathered the storm. So happy we got there. I was kind of scared for a moment. Letting them untap would probably have been bad news for us there. Alright. Staticaster seems great. Baloth seems great. The mana leaks are bad in this matchup. We definitely want this stuff, even if Staticaster's awkward to cast. Yeah, opponent's being good. The opponent's actually a fan. They said in chat that they're a fan, so probably makes them more sympathetic to all the clicking, because there is a lot of clicking. Do I want the tracker over anything? Probably not. I can't think of anything it's better than. Let's just run it like this. Alright. Game number 2. This hand's pretty decent. Gonna take a bit of damage off our lands, but move the Baloth. Alright. Show me a green fetch land, please. Restoration Angel. That's not a green fetch land. It does flicker a Baloth, though. So that's kind of nice. Knows about my time habits, so should make me do it. Oh my god. Don't say that, Jake. Jeez. You miss Paul? Yeah, Paul Haumph was like one of my favourite streamers. His stream was so good. Eep. No! I loved that bird. I loved that bird so much. Oh my god, Alesha. I mean, you might not be wrong. Right, I think I'm just casting my Cobra. I don't know if I'm just trading it for this guide, even. It's kind of tempting to. At the same time, like, getting down Baloth next turn has to just be great. I mean, that probably means we don't trade. We want to get down the Baloth next turn, right? Yeah, I really want to cast this Baloth. I'm just going to take 4 here. The Baloth is just going to block so well. I think back when he was streaming, Paul was like probably the streamer I watched the most of. I have to imagine that was the case. I like watched a lot of his stream. It was just always great. Alright, Baloth is go. Do I attack here? I'm not sure attacking matters very much, but I guess I can just block with the Cobra now that I don't have any lands in hand, right? Yeah, I can just hold back the Cobra to block with. Yeah, that's exactly the reason, Sacraster. All your things you're evolutioning away are 2 CMC. So, you really want Baloth instead of Fragtusk? I used to run Fragtusk and it was just awkward having it be 5 CMC. Even if it was, like, more powerful. What's their green for? Probably, I don't know, maybe Destructive Revelries? These are First Strike. Gross. We have this Resto Angel though, so that's pretty great. I guess I can just take down this and then my Cobra gets to block next turn. Or I can take down the 3-power one to gain 1 more life. I don't know. Oh, Atarka's Command. That's another possibility, yeah, sports. That would make sense. I could eat Loyalist. I figure I'm going to have 2 good blockers for Loyalist this turn. So I wasn't, like, too concerned about it. I'm still going to hold back Cobra, even though I'm probably not blocking with it. There's a world in which I end up blocking with it. I think there's enough of a world in which I end up blocking with it that I'd rather leave it back and just miss out on 2 damage the other, like, 80% of the time. Like, depending on what they draw, I might have to block with it just to gain some life. And it's not doing a huge amount for us. This is where I hope Goblin Grenade is a sorcery. Why wouldn't I attack with the Baloth? Oh, that's a good point. No, that's true, Naked. I should have done that. I should absolutely have done that. Alright, Goblin Grenade is a sorcery. Good, good. So I go Oath of Nissa. Try and find my Saheeli. Or, you know, any of these cards that are also unbeatable. Those are also good. Cast Reflector Mage. Bounce. Legion Loyalist. I don't want to lose the Baloth in combat. But I've got these 2 blockers back, so I can probably still swing with the resto. Like, I don't want them to trade off 2 creatures of the Baloth, because I want to flicker it. You know? That just sounds delightful. Yeah, Bolt doesn't matter with the flicker. Alright. So, I get to attack with Resto and Reflector Mage here. Then post-combat, Flicker Resto, Flicker Baloth. This is kind of rude. Just like the fairest Felidar Guardian beats. Next time we can, like, Evolution for a Resto to flicker this again. Alright, what are we getting for the turn? Breeding Pool. That is some Lotus Cobra mana right there. Alright. So I can go Voice of Resurgence, Eldritch Evolution, the Voice, to get another resto. One constantly vanishing green boy. Oh my god. That's amazing, Sacraster. Cast my Voice of Resurgence. Green mana. Evolution away the Voice of Resurgence. Find a Resto Angel. Resto blinks the Felidar Guardian. Felidar Guardian gives the Resto Vigilance. Resto blinks the Baloth. There we go. We got there. This feels like the old pod days, it's great. Casual 8-8, yeah, just get an 8-8 thrown in on top of the 4 life and the 3/4 flyer. I am having a lot of fun. There is a reason I played like over 100 matches with this deck a year ago. There is a reason I have poured in many hours into this deck list. Alright, so this blocks this. It's just, oh, they could have a Tarka's Command, huh? We should play around a Tarka's Command. This is actually a turn where we should play around a Tarka's Command, right? Not lose our whole board. So, if they have an Atarka's Command, we lose these two, but we still keep the 2 Resto Angels and kill them on the backswing. So this is fine. Yeah, this is great. I guess they're probably dead, regardless of how we block, as long as we block enough stuff. Even with Atarka's Command, but... Opponent says GG's. Eight can't block. The Legion Loyalist, when it gets its battalion trigger, it makes creature tokens unable to block. Alright, we lost the first match, but we haven't lost the game since. Not the Birds of Paradise. What? How could you attack with that Birds of Paradise? It's such a bad attack. Jeez, Autumn. Jeez. Alright. I'm pretty happy with how this is going. So lucky I wasn't punished. I know, right? It could have gone so wrong, Caius. It could have gone so wrong. I should quickly put my phone on charge, since I'm heading out fairly soon after the stream's done later. Your opponent's 2-0. Alright, hope work goes okay, Alessia. It's good having you around. I'm gonna keep this hand. If we draw a second land, hand's great. If Birds doesn't get killed, hand's great. If both happen, hand is like amazing. Name of our opponent's Gas. Oh my god. Please don't bolt my bird. Would appreciate if my bird is not bolted. Can confirm. Ad nauseum. Game 1 against Ad nauseum is not ideal. We need to combo them basically as fast as possible. Post-board we get some counter magic. And Stonies and Eidolons, so it gets a bit better, and Gaddock Teeg. So yeah, post-board is going to be way better for us, but pre-board's This hand is really awkward pre-board just because we don't have any combo pieces yet. Post-board it's going to get a lot better, Caius. Pre-board, we kind of just have to like combo them, and we're not going to get there by the looks of things. My appreciation would be most genuine if you could resist casting a bolt on my Birds of Paradise. Indeed. Anyways, yes. Moto. Moto. What's up, Moto? Alright, we got there. Teeg seems insane. Yeah, Teeg is very good. Teeg is very good. I'm going to go ahead and get a shock land. Because our life total isn't under much duress. And we might need the coloured mana. I guess we've got the birds to cast Saheeli, so I can get a Temple Garden just to have more white mana for now. That makes sense. Cast our Wall of Omens, just to dig further into the deck as fast as possible. To find combo pieces. Get down our birds. Call it Mitgo, it responds better. When did it stop being... I don't actually know the answer to that, Temperance. In my head it's always been Moto. I think it stopped being Moto before I started playing Magic, which is kind of ludicrous. So I can E-Whip back the land. This is so awkward. I feel so dead right now. I guess I have to Tracker first, and then I can E-Whip back the land next turn to start digging through the deck. We've drawn the, like, fair interactive half of the deck, rather than the combo half, which is great in some matchups, but... However, there is a world in which they have not drawn ad nauseam, and I choose to live in that world. They put both cards on the bottom, that's a start. They have not put an ad nauseam on the stack, in fact. They put the Scry to the bottom. Thank fuck. How are we still alive? That's absurd to me. Alright. Eternal Witness. Alright. Fair and uninteractive Temperance. Is that better? Would you accept fair and uninteractive? Alright, so we make some mana to crack the clue. That's roughly what I mean, Temperance, sure. We'll roll with that. We'll roll with that. I could back down the voice, get down the voice to try and increase my clock. So I'm going to hit them for 6 this turn. The next turn, 2, 4, 8, 10. So then, like, next turn I can, like, get the Unlife out of the way, kinda. It's probably more reasonable for me to cast the voice than crack a clue. Just to like try and speed up our fair game clock. We just like cross our fingers that we don't die for 3 turns. Well, Doom Whisperer, Flying Trample. Whoa, that's really silly. Flying 6/6 Trample, and you can just pay life to dig for your like best card. Okay, I'm going to force them to draw their deck, because I want to see what cards they have in it. And then I'm going to concede. But I am very curious to see how it is built, just to know how many pacts they have and stuff. Whether they have a pact of slaughter pact rather. Channel for Delve, yeah. Well, there's Lightning Storm. You can also see if they have a Lab Maniac. That's relevant to know. Some lists have like started cutting Lab Maniac. They've got main deck Echoing Truth. They do have a Lab Maniac. Okay. Oh, that's fair, Jake. Yeah, it, like, kind of gives the two damage that the voice would have given, because it gives 1 damage both turns. No, that's true. I think I agree that we were just meant to, just crack a clue then. For that reason. Alright, so let's bring in the Gates, Gaddock Teegs, Wreck Sages, Stonies. Honestly, Blood Moon might not be terrible. If we draw a Stony and we land a Blood Moon, they can't cast anything. Path does nothing. Resto is really slow. Reflector Mage does nothing. So that's 7 cards out already. I think I want the Blood Moons. I don't think they're always going to be good. I think they'll probably be better than something in the main deck, right? Like, if we assemble Stony plus Blood Moon, they can't actually cast anything. Yeah, Blood Moon on its own doesn't do it. But, Stony plus Blood Moon locks them out of the... Okay, they can cast Lightning Storm. They can also cast Simian Spirit Guide. Point taken. Point taken. Oh, I am supposed to bring in Eidolon for sure. No, I agree. I meant to bring in Eidolon. That's another 2 cards in then. Voice is a bear, yeah. Voice is good with Evolution, but it doesn't do very much here. Because people can't bolt Blood Moon when they can bolt Magus of the Moon. Was the main reason, Shade. I could see going 1-on-1 split though. For sure. I think I want the Blood Moons. I think we're never doing the fair beatdown plan. I think that just is not a thing that happens in this matchup. So I think I want a Blood Moon for that reason. All the Blood Moons. If we draw Stony plus Blood Moon, it's like drawing Saheeli plus Felidar Guardian. Same effect. Keep. That is a very fine starting point. Turn 1 birds, turn 2 Eidolon. Hold up mana leak. Start townshipping to make these into like an actual clock. And that's if we don't draw any other spells. Which might be the case. There comes the Lotus Bloom. At least, did they scry it to the top, maybe? Alright. guess I'm just playing this tapped and attacking for one. That's true, the turn that Bloom comes in, it can be it's the only spell they can put in. For sure. So if they cast a Phyrexian Unlife, we actually want to counter it. Because Phyrexian Unlife is needed for them to kill through an Eidolon. I think. Is that how it works? No, they can go end of turn ad nauseum into untap Lightning Storm, never mind. I think we would still counter a Phyrexian Unlife though. Just to like use our mana. Force them to find another combo piece. Yeah, they can't, sorry, they can't Angel's Grace Adnors with an Eidolon in play. No, no, no. So we do just want to counter an Unlife. That makes complete sense. Took me a moment to figure that out. Right. Oh, I only get to cast the Oath this turn. Look at our sideboard card hurting us. Saheeli, sure. Right, got Mana Leak up for Unlife. Next time we get to land a Saheeli. Start scrying towards more hate. Maybe find a Gaddock Teeg at some point. That's not bad. Rebuy the Mana Leak at some point too. Right. +1. Start looking for a Guardian. And the Lotus Bloom's going to come in this turn, so they can't cast anything else this turn. It's the only spell. Huh. We can't counter this because we cast Saheeli this turn. So they might be trying to combo us now. They need a Pact of Negation for our Mana Leak though. If they do. I guess a land also does it, right? If they have a land, they play around Mana Leak. Oh no, because they need to Angel's Grace first. So Adnors is running into Mana Leak no matter what. We just need them to not have Pact. So that we can counter it. Please no Pact, please no Pact, please no Pact. Thank fuck. Oh my god. It used up the Bloom too. We got through like 3 resources with that. Alright, it's 2 turns till the next Bloom comes in. So I get to go plus Saheeli, cast Ewit for Mana Leak, cast Eidolon. Huh. Yeah, we saw Sacraster. That card looks sweet. Do I want Blood Moon? It doesn't do much at the moment with the Bloom coming in. I think I bottom it, weirdly. I think I bottom the Blood Moon. Oh wait, no, Blood Moon is good here, right? Because they can't make both white and black mana off this Lotus Bloom. So Blood Moon's actually good. Awesome, that makes sense. That took me a moment to figure out. Yeah, Blood Moon actually plays. because they can't make both white and black mana. We have the birds to make blue mana for our mana leak. Just like perfect deck building. No, the Prism makes Blood Moon really bad. Fuck. Maybe I was meant to play the fetch land out in case they did something like this. Because now the Blood Moon's just really embarrassing against the Pentab Prism. Pentab Prism's also kind of owning the mana leak too. Yeah, that's inconvenient. Right. In which case I'm just going to go ahead and crack this. Find another basic. Because then I can activate Township and still hold up mana leak. Yeah, they could have channeled things into Prism, for sure. That makes sense. Right, so we have 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we can fade the combo for one turn, they die next turn. We have a mana leak to, like, kind of interact a tiny bit. Not a huge amount, though. Because they're going to have 3, 7, 8, 9. So mana leak's good against them if they have Unlife to enable the combo. But bad if they have Angel's Grace, basically. Hey there, Solonas. Good to see you. Ooh. We have Eidolon. They can't combo post bloom. No, you're correct. I'm being stupid. You're correct. So I just attack with my team here. Is there any reason to... I can evolution for a Gaddock Teeg post combat. Huh. If I want to evolution for Gaddock Teeg, I don't get to kill them though. I think I'd just rather kill my opponent. That makes sense. So what I can do is if I attack like this, I could have minus Saheeli and then I get to evolution this turn as well. That maybe makes the most sense. And then I have a token I could have evolutioned away. Could evolution for a Rec Sage. That's interesting. And then I can copy it with Saheeli. Huh. Yeah, I should have sequenced this stuff differently, but I think it's all going to amount to the same. Ethereal, Haze, sure. I think it's all going to amount to the same. So evolution, sack Birds of Paradise, find Rec Sage. Like, I could get Teeg instead. I kind of like blowing up that mana. I think that plays better against, like, a sweeper, like a Bontu's. Should maybe done this the other way around in case they have a fatal push. Alright. Bye-bye mana. That's good for us. We are slogging our way through this one as best we can. Is this another spoiler? Fortbound Phantasm. It's another spirit. Whenever you surveil... Huh, interesting. So there could be a Spirits deck in Standard, maybe. There's the Spirit Lord. Could make sense. Sad it doesn't fit into, like, modern Spirits decks at all. Sacraster. This is another spoiler. Yeah, we saw the Doom Whisperer. The Doom Whisperer seems really sweet. Mountain Mage. Seems very cool. Alright, this hand's great. 2 hate cards, both combo pieces. Very into this hand. I think this hand can actually maybe beat them. And then mulling to 6. This is a set of cards that is legally a deck in Modern. Vex. Correct. I agree with that assessment. Yeah, mission briefing is cool. I like that card. It's less. Oh my god, Caius. I wouldn't call this a pile. This is delightful. This is truly delightful. The last deck was green-white Rakdos's Return. It was a green-white company with Glittering Wish. Two to package included Dragon Lord Atarka and Rakdos's Return, of course. What else would you put in your 2 to package? Alright, just like start shocking myself here. Put an Eidolon into play. Slow them down a bit. I guess it could technically slow us down a bit too. It was like a bit awkward on a couple occasions last game, but Rec Sage time. You don't say. Why I would like to Rec Sage a Phyrexian Unlife, thank you for asking. Thank you for being so kind as to ask. I guess we could hold this for a Lotus Cobra. There's like no need to crack it yet. Now we have Saheeli to copy Rec Sage when we need. Hopefully they don't have a Bontus. Bontus would be awkward, especially since I didn't fetch a Stomping Ground instead of a Sacred Foundry. This is so gosh darn delightful. Just Flame Tongue Carvu everything that comes into play. With these Rec Sages. We have Evolution as a backup Sage, so... Oh, wow. Alright, deal. That's gonna use up one of the counters from the Prism. So I'm kinda okay with that, honestly. Can't cast the birds this turn because of the Eidolon. Yeah, I've played some Bowsen Lock in Mono Black Control, and the card was actually decent, Sacraster. It was like really close to good enough. Really, really close. Yeah, I'm very okay with this. Takes away a counter and Angels and Pact. It's like very good for us. Oh, this is so ridiculous. I wish we still had a Resto Angel in our deck to go find with the Evolution. I guess that doesn't actually work, because we wouldn't want to sack a free drop anyway. just go find a Gaddock Teeg. Increase my clock by a bit. Could also go on Izzet there, get back Saheeli. That puts them on a 2-turn clock. If I get back Saheeli instead. That might have been better. Because then I get to like minus, deal 7, turn after deal 6. Bontu's Last Reckoning, rude. Rude. Yeah, getting an Izzet also plays around Reckoning a bit better. Because I get a card out of the deal. Whereas now I'm kind of like set back. Grace Admirals didn't kill me because I had Eidolon in play. So I was actually safe from that. Yeah, I was probably meant to just get back Saheeli with Izzet, honestly. The more I think about it, like, the more sense it makes to me. Sure. I kind of want to get a hate card this turn. So I guess I'm evolutioning. For Teeg, most likely. Has more power than Eidolon too, which is not irrelevant. Shuts off like Supreme Verdict. I've seen like one of Supreme Verdicts alongside the Reckonings before. At this point they have so few spells in hand that like slowing down cantrips isn't a relevant upside of Eidolon. Saheeli Rai. Awesome. So next turn we get to combo kill them. Potentially. I'll put the Saheeli on the bottom, in fact. Pidgey evolved into Gaddock Teeg. Oh my god. Charge counter land and Bontu's is indeed value. Oh my god. So, any land lets me Cobra evolution my Cobra away to go find the Felidar. Huh. So I don't want to really evolution this away is the problem. Not in love with doing that. But I'd also like to... I guess if I evolution this away, I force them to have an Angel's Grace or they die. And then, like, they're just drawing off the top of their deck for the rest of the game, so that's actually just fine, right? We're actually A-okay with everything involved in that. Yeah. Because they're forced to have Angel's Grace, and then they're drawing off the top of the deck, so they only ever have one card in hand. So I can flick an Oath here, and then minus the Saheeli. That's a Rainbow Pidgey, jeez. Birds of Paradise confirmed. Confirmed shiny Pidgey. Don't make me combo off just to Angel's Grace me, opponent. Don't make me combo off just to cast an Angel's Grace. Or Ethereal Haze. If they combo off and then cast... If I combo off and then they cast Ethereal Haze, I'm going to be really tilted. Yeah, they could legit have Grace or Haze, for sure. In which case they could just cast it now and save me time, right? I don't know. They're under no obligation to scoop. It's whatever. We'll get there in time. Incoming Dawn Charm. See you, Jake. At least they're not at 20, thank God. Who said this matchup seemed unwinnable? I would like a retraction from whoever said this matchup seemed unwinnable. It was someone in chat. It was you, Caius. I want a retraction. Retract your statement. Echoing truth. Oh my god, I would cry. Angel's Grace, sure. Well, you're just gonna... I guess they could draw a Bontu's Last Reckoning, but then they die to the ping, right? Like, they're on a no outer. Hour of Reckoning. Oh my god, maybe they aren't on a no outer. Don't say that, Mike. Don't say that. What, Hour of Revelation? I think that's what Mike meant, rather than Reckoning. Saheeli is indeed lethal. We have an E-Wit for the second Saheeli. I guess we can't actually cast it in the same turn. So I just plus Saheeli, right? And they die to that. Correct play for opponent is to tap City over us. Was this an ad nauseum? It's a mystical teachings. Oh. They get Angel's Grace, Steel. It's not even worth 2 Angel's Graces. They don't have enough mana because of the Stony. Alright. Say go again. Oh, I could Teeg him. That's true. Kinda just wanted to pass the turn and get this over with. I think they're on a no outer. I don't know what outs they could possibly have here. Oh, the storage land. No, you're right. Maybe they aren't on a no outer. This is 6. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they could win this. No, you're right, Mike. They're still live. They're still live. Yep, that's the sort of thing they need, right? But this time we get back Teeg. I guess last time we should have got back Eidolon. No, we couldn't have cast Eidolon. If we could have got back Eidolon and cast it, we should have. Because then they wouldn't be able to do teaching shenanigans effectively. Or as effectively. The Dreadship. Give me a moment. I'm having a moment here. Dreadship Reef is a fairly common inclusion in Adnors. I got there, Intolerable. I got there. It took me a moment. The blue-black one. There we go. The Demir one. Right, we should have time for the final match before I have to head off. I have to head off pretty soon. As long as we're not against a control deck, we should be fine. I kind of want to finish this league off. We're at 3-1 at the moment with our Saheeli pile. Where did I put my hoodie? This is not technically my hoodie, but... I'm off to the GP. No, I have a date tonight. So I'm off to there. We're gonna go get Japanese food. I know. I'm excited for it. Ooh, this sounds reasonable. This is very reasonable. I guess I just want to go get a Temple Garden. I lose my fetch land for Cobra purposes, but if we draw a third land, we're probably just in a great position anyway. So it's probably fine. We're most likely casting Wall of Omens next turn regardless, by the looks of things. Shadow? Maybe Shadow. Shadow is a scary matchup if it is Shadow. We do have Reflector Mage, which is very good against their deck. Reflector Mage is like buys you a lot of time against Gurmag Angler at least. Okay, let's just find a Temple Garden here, preserve our life total a little bit. Oh, it's kind of awkward that I didn't get a Saheeli land. But I also needed a dual land for these. That's a bit awkward. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie and pretend it isn't. Next time we have Cobra and a Reflector Mage, or Cobra into Saheeli. Like Cobra, Saheeli, minus on Wall of Omens. Yeah, it is Shadow. Cool. No, our combo pieces. What are you doing? So rude. They're gonna take the Saheeli 100%. What? Alright, I'm surprised. I guess they can stubborn denial the Saheeli by the looks of things. That makes sense. I'm still gonna cast one just to trade with a stubborn denial and get it out of the way. Like we still just have to get through the stubborn denial at some point, right? And we've got a backup now. So we want a blue land. So we want Breeding Pool. We'll run this into their stubborn denial. Yeah, I could pay for denial next turn, that's true. But if they get a threat down, I can't. There's like a decent chance they get a threat down. I kind of just wanted to use my mana. Like, if they cast a threat, I probably just want to Reflector Mage them instead. Fucking hell, I hate that card. Oh my god, that's so absurd. That is so strong. Okay, I guess I'm just going to cast this, since we can copy it and flicker it once it's in play anyway. Yeah, I can't reflect Liliana. Liliana's Our plans are falling apart. Drawing my full combo twice is kind of strong. Not really. It keeps getting torn apart. Torn asunder. Thrown to the ground as if it were ashes. I have Tireless Tracker in my deck, but I also have this Gavony Township in play. So I think I'm meant to play it out, because I want to be able to activate Township to start pressuring Liliana. Yeah, this matchup was part of the reason I always stopped playing this deck. This matchup is very tough. You just have a lot of tools for you. They have a lot of disruption and a fast clock. So many Saheeli. It's almost like we play 4 of them. Alright, that buys... Oh no, they're just going to ult Lily. You know, we can hypothetically beat Lily ult here, weirdly. Because we have the infinite combo. So I'm going to keep playing for a turn or two. What about when there's Assassin's Trophy? Oh my god, Temperance. Assassin Trophy just, like, murders Saheeli really convincingly, yeah. Yeah, we don't have red. No worries, Caius. It's fine. These Reflector Mages are going to buy us some time. They block the zombies very well. The Reflector Mage was an O2. As far as I'm aware. If we draw Felidar Guardian next turn, we can still win this game. I guess next turn might be too late. They're gonna have so many zombies. Maybe it's too late. Huh. Because we get to block... Yeah, I think they're just gonna have too many zombies now. Alright, alright. Alas. This is the matchup I was scared of when I stopped playing this deck a year ago. Exponential zombie horde, the worst kind of zombie horde. You know, you're not wrong. These cards seem great, they just help us grind. I also kind of want Blood Moon just to cheese them out. I think Blood Moon's probably good against their, like, 4-color mana-based garbage. We also want Rest in Peace. They have Goyf. They probably have Traverse if they have Goyf. That seems good to me. So, cards I'm not excited about are basically these cards. For various different reasons. This is bad against Stubborn Denial. This is bad as the game goes long. These are bad as the game goes long and also bad against Liliana. I think I'm going to take out the Lotus Cobras 100%. I think the birds give you like enough early mana that I don't mind that they're bad against Liliana as much. They're also good with Blood Moon too. Cut an evolution, cut a mana leak. Maybe just go down to like 1 evolution. Because it's so heinous against Stubborn Denial. Let's try this. You prefer imaginary zombie hordes. That seems like a wise preference. That is the preference of someone who has interacted with a zombie horde before. Right, this hand is excellent. This is not a good hand for us to draw Blood Moon in, but the one downside of Blood Moon in this deck, probably about 2/3 of your hands you can actually cast Blood Moon without dying to it. I'm aware of the problem. I've still had it be good for me. Like, I've played this deck a lot, and I still think on average the Blood Moons have been more good than bad. But it is awkward that sometimes you just literally can't cast Blood Moon. Hey there, Juanito. Good to see you. Grim Lavamancer. That's rude. Evolution gives you nightmares? Why does it give you nightmares? It gives me dreams. Brings all my wildest dreams into reality. Hey there, Digitac. Is it like the Saffron Olive effect? Saffron does like his Blood Moons. You're not wrong. Alright, I guess the Lavamancer's in play. Don't have a path for it anymore. Oh my god, opponent. Please draw less discard. Oh my god, Autumn. Please draw less Birds of Paradise. I'm just gonna cast these stupid things. If they want to Lavamancer them down, we still get a mana out of one of them. It uses up their graveyard, which is like a resource for them. Uses up some of their mana. It's probably better than just holding the birds forever. Never mind. Everything is awful. I'm wondering if we want to path the birds, is what I was thinking. Like, the extra mana doesn't even do anything for us. I think we still just want to save this for a threat. Like, the extra mana isn't that helpful. I guess the extra mana lets us go, like, Felidar Guardian, Blink, Oath, cast the thing we find. So maybe it's fine. Lets us, like, crack clues immediately off tracker and still do stuff. Where's that Blood Moon? I know, right? How good would this Blood Moon be this turn? Very least it would shut them off spells for the rest of the game. I'm not going to path this. It's kind of awkward because like the Liliana is a threat as is, and like now the path is exposed to discard, but yeah, I think we should keep the path, Ninja. I agree. Case in point. We're pathing now. I guess it's only going to get stubborn denied anyway. Might as well. That's a good Magic the Gathering card to draw. I actually want to main phase this. I want to main phase this because I don't want this getting like pushed in response. And if I find a path, it lets me resolve the path before they can untap. It's awkward. It makes this smaller so it can't attack Liliana from as much, I guess. That's not ideal. I guess that's not ideal. I want to hold this for tracker, I guess. So just pass the turn here. We need to find an... I guess the Rest in Peace is the answer for Goyf that we needed. And Resto Angel keeps Liliana in check. So we're actually kind of at parity if we resolve this rip. Deal. Deal. A-okay. The Liliana's awkward, but you know, we'll worry about that in a moment. We need to answer Liliana somehow. How do we answer Liliana? We combo kill to answer Liliana, I guess. I guess that's the answer. Liliana's not going to kill us for several turns. Liliana's not going to kill us for several turns. Alright, alright. Saheeli checks Lily. Is that even true anymore? Has that been changed? I should have checked. Because they might have changed the wording on that, Mike, yeah. I'm going to hold this in hand. So that's, I'm going to hold this in hand for Tireless Tracker. We've got 2 of them in the deck right now. If we win this game somehow, that would be very absurd. Alright, we got kind of punished because we drew a mana leak. So now, now we can't hold up mana leak if we end up whiffing and only getting a land off this oath. Alright, get the voice, I guess. Still just gonna hold the fat chair because of Tracker. Alright, the clock starts. We've got a bunch of 0-4s and 1-4s and 2-2s to block zombies though. It's not going to kill us for like 3 turns. You've probably got like 3 turns to try and kill our opponent in and hope they don't have removal. That is a Tarmogoyf, yes, agree. Can confirm, is a Tarmogoyf. Alright. So we go Restoration Angel. Blink Felidar Guardian. Blink Oath of Nissa. Get the Saheeli Rai. Say go. Come on! Come on! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Nice Liliana emblem. Nice Liliana emblem. Maybe Fex, maybe it should have been in that end step. What just happened? We won somehow. Yeah, I guess playing in the end step plays around Inquisition, right, Fex? And we've seen multiple Inquisitions from that deck. That's fair. That is very legit. Alright. Mana Leak seems awful in this matchup. It's probably not the best. Maybe Negate's better in this matchup than the Mana Leak. Like, I voted one of them out because they're not great in this matchup. I could see Negate being better. That was a bit late. Oh well. Oh, they're on freeze. The angel was... Don't use your logic, Fex. Jeez, you spoil sport. I was so happy just to combo them and you're like, they're dead. I just wanted to combo Fex. Can you blame me? Right, you keep anything against the 8 discard spell deck, though this hand's quite good. No discard spell and no shocking themselves? That's weird. I am confused as to what just happened. Maybe a misclick happened. Maybe they aren't playing Shadow and we've been wrong all this time. I kinda just want the Saheeli, I guess. If you insist. The rip plus voice combo is what made them scoop. Isn't that the truth? Bye-bye combo piece. Probably bye-bye Guardian. It flickers the Oath. Although we're a fair bit of mana away from it. Yeah, they could just be 4-color Delirium, but they got themselves down to 3 life that game. I feel like they would not have done that if they weren't Death Shadow. Yeah, thought the Guardian was going down. Got that impression. I kind of want to do this just to find a land. Like, a bit of me wanted to cast Voice this turn. Maybe, yeah, I shouldn't have played this out. That was really bad. Because I could get a shock land off this. I'm worried about this getting, like, stolen, is the thing. By a discard spell. And then me just, like, never drawing mana. I think I'm gonna Voice, though. I'm not convinced this is correct, but I guess it's kind of awkward because I can't get Hallowed Fountain off this. So, like, if I want Reflector Mage mana, I have to get Breeding Pool. Otherwise, like, I have to get a white source to, like, cast my spells. This is really awkward right now. Oh well. I guess with the Voice in play, at least they can't stubborn denial the Oath. Yeah, I could have Oathed first. I'm unsure what's better. Giving them the info of us Oathing again also, like, is awkward just for, from the perspective of making their discard spells better. We could have got Sacred Foundry. Yeah, I was choosing between Garden and Sacred Foundry. Sacred Foundry has the upside that we can still cast Blood Moon, but it's not relevant for Saheeli because of the Oath. So I don't know. Land is dreamy. Everything we ever wanted. Next turn, if we draw a land, we get slam Felidar Guardian and make their life really awkward. Yeah, they have to be Shadow because of the Wraiths, right? So why didn't they shock themselves on one? It must have just been a misclick, because that's the only thing that makes sense. Ooh, the old Fatal Push plus Liliana combo. I kind of want to path my Voice here. Yeah, I think I agree, Fex. I just need to hit mana, right? And I've got a Reflector Mage in case they have a creature we need to deal with. I think I agree that we want to path our Voice here. Get a Plains. And then this needs to get a blue source for Reflector Mage. Alright, that lets me cast Saheeli later. I guess for now, I'm just going to try and flicker my Oath for now. Since this can't deal damage to Liliana anymore. They can Abrupt Decay the Oath, but I'm kind of okay with that. Alright, probably want Resto. I guess we want Wall of Omens. We can Saheeli minus Blink Wall of Omens. That's like really nice. Resto checks Liliana. Wall of Omens is also good with the Evolution though. Yeah, I just want this. The wall is just great here. There's like a bunch of different things for us. Oh my god, facts. Yeah, Path has a very real downside, right? It has a very real downside. Cue Assassin's Trophy discussion. Alright. Well then. I guess I don't even have to tap it this way, but it's what I'm doing. It's what I'm doing. Cast my Saheeli Rai. Hey there, Pixel. Good to see you. Minus on my Felidar Guardian. Do you have a removal spell? If not, you are in trouble, in fact. That would be a you are in trouble from the opponent. For the opponent, even. Sad. We get to deal 2 damage to the Liliana because they didn't do that entirely optimally. So that's not the worst. Yeah, attack Liliana for 2. Keep her in check. No one understands how the combo works, Kaius. No one who, unless you played Standard, you just don't know the timing correctly. Like, this just happens online all the time. Snap push. My Guardian. That's so heartbreaking. Also, they die next turn. They die next turn because we evolution up a Guardian. Flicker a land. They need Dismember specifically to not die, pretty much. I guess they could have a Bolt. That also works. Oh, we drew a land, so we even get to flicker the Oath. Just wonderful. Just the dream. Which member? The one our opponent's not gonna have. They could have a Bolt or Tarfire. That also plays. Sick! 4-1 hype. Oh my god. That makes me happy, beating that deck. Alright, let's open ourselves a treasure chest before I head off for the evening. Saheeli Cat too strong. Please ban. I know, right? Way too strong. What was the loss to? I can't actually remember. It was so long in the past. All but a distant memory. I legitimately can't remember. I'm not being intentionally ridiculous. Oh, it's to harden scales? That sounds right. Descend upon the sinful. Grump. Okay, I gotta head off now.